Hi there. We almost made a disastrous mistake in content marketing, and I'd like to take a moment to share with you something that we learned so that you don't waste your time and your money going down a similar path. Now, we've had years of success with our white papers, and we simply produced them and published them, distributed them on our websites or in emails, and they were really easy to create. Our clients downloaded thousands each week, and orders would come in quickly, almost on autopilot, and we could track the lead source back to our white papers reliably. PDFs worked very well as a lead generating tool for years, but something changed in 2012, and it's more serious now than it's ever been before. You see, this past year, our conversion rates were off by more than 40%. Something was wrong, seriously wrong. Now, at first, we blamed our white papers, even though they were proven over years of testing in these markets. We were hours away from pulling all of our content, putting all of our content marketing projects on hold when we discovered that our white papers, well, they weren't the cause of our dilemma. I mean, after all, we were getting an ever-increasing number of downloads, so, well, why were our PDFs no longer converting? Well, we changed our delivery method and immediately boosted our conversions by, get this, over 400%. I mean, it took place almost overnight, and it was an amazing learning experience that I really like to be able to share with you right now. Okay, our content was fine, but our delivery methods, they were simply outdated. Now, hi, my name is Mike McNary. I'm a marketer. Now, every week I need to track down opportunities and come up with effective ways to qualify them before passing these leads on to our sales team. And this used to be a real easy task. Okay, however, today people are much more distracted, so we're constantly on the lookout for a new and better way to create awareness with our target audience and attract the right kind of prospects. I mean, we want the leads that qualify quickly, they convert into customers as soon as they realize that our products and services, they solve one or more of their current problems. And we've been pretty successful with this in the past with the white papers. And the content that's included is really great. It has a lot of tips, and for years, the response rate has been more than acceptable. But in 2012, things shifted. Now, our stats showed that people continued to download our reports, but they weren't taking action. We needed to understand exactly what changed and what would we be able to do to turn the situation around very quickly. Now, for starters, we knew that our product still solved a real business problem. There was no new competitor in the space, and the technology had not changed dramatically. So we still sell the leading solution in our niche. We also knew that our white papers added a true value to the sales process, since they lay out the basis for our offering and really help to explain why our solution would work better than any of the other variety of solutions available. Our white papers were tested. They've been tested for years in this market, and they don't detract from the sales process. They have a very positive effect on the conversion if the people would spend a few minutes to read them. Okay. Now, we had always distributed the white papers as PDFs, and when the response rate dropped, well, alarm bells started going off. We tested emailing and the PDFs and offering the PDFs for download on the website. Both tests delivered, well, really poor conversion results. We had a problem. And although we could track the downloads, we could not measure what happened after the prospect downloaded PDFs unless they took action. And they needed to use one of our promotional codes to be able to make the purchase. And that's the only way we knew. And there were two conclusions that were drawn from this. Now, people don't have a whole lot of time when they scan their emails. They're either interested in what we have to say and they download our PDFs at higher volumes than ever before, or people seem to set our PDFs aside after downloading them, and whether they stored them on the files in their hard drive or their company servers or somewhere in the cloud, I mean, it didn't matter. These people did not take action like they used to, and I think they lost the file. But we made a few assumptions, and the most probable cause was similar to what you and I experience every week. We download PDFs that are interesting, and almost immediately we forget two things. First, we forget where we put them. And if we don't know where the document is, then we can't read it, of course. and then what the file name was, because we didn't name it. The marketer did. So although the prospects downloaded our papers, thousands and thousands were going unread. We're missing a huge opportunity to help these people, not only because our white papers provide some really great information, but also because our services solve serious problems for our clients. And we simply were not reaching our audience effectively. Now, I'm sharing this story with you today because we discovered a better way to reach our prospects and engage with them. And above all, we can now measure the interaction with our documents, and we can reach out to them effectively when they need clarification. You got a pencil? Okay, we discovered Tablet Publisher Pro, and it works very well, so we wanted to tell fellow marketers about it right away. In fact, if Tablet Publisher Pro team finds this video, please feel free to share it. We love what you guys are doing, and we're thankful for your help to bring our white paper back into the marketing game. We still produce PDFs, but we now upload them to Tablet Publisher Pro's servers, where they get transformed into interactive apps. And the process completes in a few minutes, and then we can add videos and animations, surveys, and even a tap to call. Yeah, I mean, you can trigger a call from an iPad. Now, in terms of converting, it's thrown out numbers through the roof. So plain and simple, what all this does is engage our audiences, and it makes me only a few minutes away from each white paper, from each impression. And what I get in return are stats for user behavior on each and every page. Even, for the videos, example includes, a minutes on page. There's percent of videos viewed, what content they shared with others, and even the location related information. And all this data is exactly what we can use then to improve both our content and our conversions. And I can tell you that's exactly what we're doing right now. So if your audience is on mobile, reach out to them with an app, but don't create the app from scratch. If your white papers have proven to be effective in the past, just repurpose them, and then the basis for your app is there, and let this new technology then guide your marketing to success. So that's it. I mean, that's what we learned, and I hope it saves you a ton of time. Hey, when you speak with the Tablet Publisher Pro team, please tell them Mike sent you over. I really appreciate it, and I want to see everybody grow and succeed from this. This has been a learning experience for us, and I think it's going to be a good shortcut for you. Thanks so much, and have a great day.